talk about one of my favorite games to watch on Saturday, by the way. Oklahoma State at West Virginia. Alan Bowman and Garrett Green both played really good games. I know the stats don't look like they dominated. Both of them made big time throws.
Mm-hmm.
And receivers made big time plays, and both teams ran the ball effectively. This was Oklahoma State that fourth quarter. You know that 28 points is Ollie Gordon just gashing West Virginia. Ollie
Oh my
Gordon is,
goodness.
dude, like, if you watch highlights of him, I tweeted this out. You can follow us at the Redshirt Soft. Anyways, when he is handed the football, he explodes through the hole. You have no chance of reacting and move. Like, he's already at the hole. You better know where he's already going before he hits there because he's there, right? That's what makes him so effective too. This offensive line isn't incredible, right? But he's through the offensive line before the defense even has time to get in their gaps. He's unbelievable, man. He is unbelievable. He's a hard runner. He's explosive. He's fast. He's large. Dude, he is awesome, awesome, awesome. He continues to dominate. Alan Bowman, he's been good. That is 3 straight wins for Oklahoma State. Not just 3 straight wins as dogs. As dogs in 3 straight games. And this was the first one on the road. Gets it done. Oklahoma State's 5-2. Now they still don't control their own destiny in the Big 12 because Iowa State is also only has 1 loss, and they lost to Iowa State, which is wild to say that Oklahoma State only doesn't control their own destiny because of Iowa State. But this is a great win for Mike Gundy, I think. This is a
Well,
great win.
actually, technically, they do control destiny because they have the tiebreaker against Kansas State, and then they also can play Oklahoma and beat Oklahoma and have the tiebreaker against them.
That's true, but they wouldn't have the tiebreaker over Texas, right?
I guess you're right. That's a good point.
If
But
Texas
yeah,
wins out.
but in that case, like if Texas wins out, then Iowa State loses a game, and then like Oklahoma gets ahead.
You're right about that. Sorry. So I
So
guess, yeah,
like
they do control
mathematically,
their
sure.
destiny. Yeah, they actually do control their destiny. What am I saying? Mike Gundy controls his own destiny in the Big 12. Wild.
Shocker. Let me tell you, like 3 weeks ago, we would have been shocked, but 2 months ago, I believe you picked them as your dark horse to win the Big 12, or
Plus
you picked them in the
4,000.
championship, right?
Yeah. Well, I no, I had him as a dark horse, but it was a very sharp hint to take the plus 4,000 while it was there.
Yeah.
Now, granted, do I think this team's making the Big 12 championship? No. Although they get Oklahoma at Stillwater.
Anything can happen there.
That's all I'm going to say. So that would be an absolute turnaround of a season. Give Mike Gundy the award for greatest actor, having us in the first half there. I mean, losing. You get shut out 29-0 by South Alabama, and you're telling me now they control their own destiny in the Big 12. Unbelievable. So, but enough about Oklahoma State. Garrett Green, dude, every time I watch him, I'm a little bit more impressed. He's got
Thank
wheels.
you. Thank you.
He can move in the pocket. He can get outside the pocket, and he can make the big time throws. Like, now, granted, sometimes he struggles in the pocket making that strong throw and staying in there. But when he gets outside of the pocket, it is dangerous. It is dangerous. And CJ Donaldson, of course, is really good. West Virginia continues to impress me. I'm not less impressed with them after this game. They continue to impress me a little bit. And
No, it got away with them there in the fourth quarter there. But like you said, Garrett Green, well, both these quarterbacks played fantastic. Garrett Green on the legs, another 100 more yards on top of his 250 through the air. I did not think he had it in him. I do think he has a benefit. His O-line is awesome. Like I do, like they're really, really
yes,
good. The scheme is fantastic for him to find lanes that get him involved in the running game. Obviously, him making plays through the air. Got some receivers coming on strong. Other than 2 throws, right? One by each quarterback, the interceptions were bad interceptions, but like they're playing great. I'm sorry, they're playing good. These quarterbacks are playing really, really good. Enough for these teams to win a lot of games in the Big 12, respectively. So like, it's tough.
again,
West
these are two
Virginia,
top half. These are two top half teams in the Big 12. Sorry,
which
sorry, not sorry.
yeah, and there's a reason why we covered this game because we thought it was going to be a really good game, which it was, and we thought these two teams can make some noise in the Big 12, regardless of the outcome. For both these teams, and Oklahoma State obviously got the better of West Virginia today. But if they play next week or in a month or two, it could be a totally different outcome in the game. Yeah,
Now,
man.
granted, so you took West Virginia, I took Oklahoma State. Would you really take West Virginia again in this game, or would you ride with Mike Gundy?
Well, it would be very, very tempting to ride with Mike Gundy. I would say that. But also like West Virginia has been my boys all year. Well, since maybe like week 3.
since yeah.
But regardless, though, it's really awesome to see it. It's good to see these two teams playing good football. And you mentioned the schedule, man. The outlook in the Big 12, it's a really wide open conference. Everyone's talking about Texas, Oklahoma. Yes, they're head and shoulders above everybody talent wise, but like
All it
one of
takes
those
is a
teams is gonna
sneaky win. All it takes
one of
is
those teams is gonna slip up.
all it takes is one sneaky win.
Yeah. What
You
do you do
remember
with Texas?
remember Iowa State, by the way, had a chance to beat Texas last year. They should have, right? And Oklahoma State gets Oklahoma at Stillwater this year. So it's like the Big 12, we thought it was a closed door, but the door is not entirely closed yet.
Here's
It's
this.
a
Mike Gundy has a chance to lock Texas out of the playoffs and out of the Big 12 championship because they were on the table, right? They make it. Right. We talked about that earlier. And then Oklahoma has the tiebreaker against Texas. Even if Texas runs the table, Oklahoma gets in and Texas gets the door shut out on them. And Texas might be a top 4 team in the country, and they won't even be playing for a conference championship because of Mike freaking Gundy and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. It's awesome. The Big 12 is wide open right now. I think at the top half of it, Kansas State's playing good football. Texas, yes, they struggled with Houston, but they got up early and like it was a weird game, whatever. Oklahoma State, obviously, West Virginia too, Oklahoma, obviously, and then
Baylor. I'm just kidding.
come on, don't tease me
just
like that.
kidding.
Don't
Just
tease me like
kidding.
that.
BYU's underratedly what 6-2, 5-2.
They're 5-2, 2-2 in conference. Yeah, I mean it's really interesting. The last year of the Big 12,
TCU stakes.
Big 12.
TCU stakes.
Yeah,
TCU stakes.
yeah, we whiffed on them, but we kind of saw a regression coming there. Chandler Morris didn't turn out who we quite wanted him to be, and maybe
Josh Hoover's better. Josh Hoover's better. So look, the future's bright for TCU.
that's true. And Sonny Dykes.